Hi, this is Jan. Welcome to a bonus upload today. You're going to find a bunch of them during this month of December. Not December, November. My gosh, I'm so ahead of myself. I must have my upcoming birthday on my mind subliminally. Ugh. Month of November. Please. I'm not editing this out. It's a boo boo. I left it. Listen, we all make mistakes. But one mistake I don't want to make. And I want to really make sure this message gets out there. What is the title of this show? Save money by planning our own problem. Does that sound crazy? Yeah. Yeah. What do you mean by planning our own problem? Listen, this message is particularly for a lower income person that may be on a fixed income, perhaps maybe awaiting their SNAP benefits, supplementary nutrition assistance program, otherwise known as food stamp benefit. And here it is, practically before you know it, in a few days, it's middle November. And many people get their SNAP benefits, let's say, sooner than the middle of November. So let's pretend, here's what I mean by planning our own problem. All right. Let's make believe that this dog and pony show, for lack of a better phrase for me to, you know, describe it, okay? This never ending continuation of, I'm not saying that the issues aren't important, but they do affect people every day. Obviously, don't have to get into that, and it breaks my heart every day. Now, but let's pretend that things don't go as we would like them to in terms of this never ending, seemingly dog and pony show. Heaven forbid this goes all the way through to the next month. What? What do you mean, Jan? This thing will probably be wrapped up soon. I hope for the sake of all things good that this thing is wrapped up soon. But I say this. Let's pretend it is not. In other words, let's plan our own problem, make believe problem, because it's not definite. Hey, it's my utmost hope that this thing is wrapped up soon and things go back to normal as quickly as possible. But I cannot read the future, so I can't tell you that. So I'm going to pretend that, you know what? This thing just might go on for the remainder of this month. Listen, especially for people who are on a lower income. It's always wise to budget no matter what your income. But if you're on a lower income, if you're awaiting or just recently received some SNAP benefits, this is not the time, in my opinion, to be foolhardy about where the grocery purchases go to. This is the time to increase your stockpile, to buy sensible stuff that lasts. You know this stuff already. Do I have to say it? The peanut butter, the beans, things of that nature, the canned fruits, canned vegetables, the rice, the pasta. Now, some people may say, oh, but I'm bored of that. Listen, when a person is hungry, and I mean really, really hungry, even a can of beans that, even if they don't like beans, might suddenly look good. I'm not even kidding you. It is amazing how people react to things when they're super duper hungry. Now, just pretend this is my opinion. Make believe that this thing is going to go on for the rest of the month. Now, the other added confusion, of course, is that we have the holidays coming up. And Thanksgiving is a food holiday, right? So you want to get together with your friends and family. I strongly suggest there are so many videos out there that describe how to make a trimmed down version of the holiday. Check them out. I even have one coming up this week, okay, where I give some strong suggestions that could keep your Thanksgiving budget under $30. So look forward to that. That should be coming up in a couple of days. It's definitely this week. I just don't remember the day offhand. Why? Oh, because I do a lot of videos every month. I'm just saying. So why am I talking about this? Plan your own problem. Pretend this thing, dog and pony show, is going to go on. But you want to know something? This is a good situation for us to keep practicing the idea of anticipating the future. Even if the future is 2 weeks ahead into. While a person has their stamps, and I usually notice the great canned goods sales usually occur in November. That's what I have noticed. Um, so that would be to one's advantage to stock up on those wise things. I'm not saying don't get a treat, but these are crazy times. I mean, when you hear of people, exhausting the food banks, I'm hearing more and more stories of how a lot of the food banks cannot keep up with the demands of right now, which is understandable because there's more people that are requiring the food banks. If you could donate to a food bank or a food pantry, God bless you, God keep you. Okay. And if you're in need, go get your help. Absolutely. These are crazy times. But lower income folks, anybody listening actually, take full advantage of the fact that usually certain things go on sale, canned goods. Take a look in your local area for the best possible sales and continue or begin your grocery stockpile. You're probably saying, but Jan, during this crazy time, I'm going to begin a stockpile. I don't care if it starts with 2 cans of corn. I'm just using that as an example. I did a show that's going to come out, I believe, next Friday on, stockpiling, like from beginning, even like during a crazy time like right now. And in my opinion, I think it's pretty good. I know it's helpful. Every message that I give in my honest, I believe to be helpful and to be useful. So this is what I meant by planning our own problems, pretending. Hopefully, I would be like the happiest person, for example. I'm uploading this video on Sunday, November 9th. Okay? I would be the happiest person if I receive good news from the news later when we watch the news that this thing is past tense, even though I put this video up a few hours prior. I'd be like, great. See, here's the thing. We always anticipate possibilities all the time. That's one of the reasons why we keep longer term stockpile. We all have stockpiles. Stockpiles are concurrent, like in our freezer, in our refrigerator. We hate food waste. Anybody listening to this broadcast, in all probability, cannot stand food waste. I get into that in a few days as well. You have some pretty good videos coming up during this week of November 9th. Very helpful in every way possible. I try to take the time to, make sense. But in a case like this, if you're just now getting your SNAP benefits, okay, like just now this week, whatever, great opportunity, clean slate to say, what best stuff can I get for my family that'll have lasting power, that I get more than one use of? Lots of times people waste money on single use items, okay, like that one little frozen entree. Yeah, it came in handy maybe that one night, especially the single serve for one individual, not even the family one where you could split. Anything that is single serve is usually ends up being more costly and you're paying for the convenience. So this is another thing. Buy multiple use foods, okay? Things that you could regenerate more meals out of instead of single serve. That is a huge way to save. Take your time, plan the most careful shopping. Only get the stuff your family uses and eats, okay? Don't waste your money on stuff they're not going to eat just because it looks cute on the shelf. No. If your family does not like dried beans, don't get dried beans. If your family likes pork and beans in a can that's already done up and they eat it and you get a good price for it, get that. We don't have to put on a show for someone else. Do what works for you and for your wonderful, amazing family. Thank you very much for coming back today for this bonus upload. Thank you for sharing it. I really do appreciate everyone that shares it. I may not always get a chance to thank them individually for those that have shared it, but I'm giving you a blanket thank you right this minute. If you shared this video with anyone else, I thank you wholeheartedly. Have an amazing, fantastic day. Take good care of yourself and your lovely family. Thank you.